All right, so we are out here again in the brand new neighborhood called 10 Mile Creek, and we've got a special one for you here today with this absolutely stunning American legend homes. These places are beautiful and they're large. So if you're somebody looking for 4 or 5 plus bedrooms, these have some great options. The floor plan we're gonna be showing you today is right around 4,000 square feet, 5 bed, 5.5 bath. But this community is amazing. It's only gonna be 388 lots, so it's a nice boutique community with lots of options as far as floor plans and pricing. We've got homes starting in the 400s, and they're gonna go up to into the $700,000 price range. But you're gonna have 3-car garages, oversized lots. This neighborhood is going to have parks, playgrounds, resort-style pools, dog parks, and you're only 5 miles north of Highway 380, very close to the outer loop as well. You got the West Grove that just got basically everything you could want as far as shopping, dining, grocery store, got the Whole Foods, you name it, it's got it. So an amazing location, amazing prices, and I think you're really gonna like it. So let's go ahead and get started and check this place out. All right, so we've got the beautiful American legend 1687C plan. This is gonna be a 3-car tandem garage, beautiful elevation, got the black windows. Just looks really nice and sharp, and they kind of keep it a little bit complicated because 1687C, I'm not really sure what that's all about, but this home sits just under 4,000 square feet at 3,970, 5 bed, 5.5 bath, gamer media, and a study, 2 dining spaces. You've got pretty good size front patio right here. They put the really cool looking pavers up front, just kind of show you what you can do with this space. And you got your 8-foot custom door right up front with many options to choose from, and a beautiful entryway here in this gorgeous 2-story home. Got tons of natural light, winding staircase right here at the front, kind of your centerpiece. Perfect place for that Christmas tree, whatever you want to put right there. But these homes are very customizable here with American Legends, so just keep that in mind. There's a lot of things and a lot of changes you can do with this space that you couldn't do in other homes, just like this front door and many other options, flooring, everything throughout. You can basically move around and do some really cool stuff with it. But check out the size of this front office space. So most people or a lot of people are working from home, either part-time or full-time. And I can tell you right now, I would love this space right here. So this is a massive room, kind of digging the color. It's not gonna be everybody's favorite thing, but I think it looks really good. Kind of just shows you what you could do with this space. All the built-in shelving right here behind you. Me doing YouTube, I have a YouTube studio. This is a perfect backdrop for that. You got the nice tall ceilings in here, and big windows up front. Plenty of room for a seating area over here. 8-foot glass doors over here. Little storage closet right here. So if you needed a 6-bedroom, you didn't need an office, this could definitely be turned into that. But this is a really generously sized office space right here at the front of the house. So anytime you have a staircase, you're gonna have lots of extra storage. It goes all the way around, which is kind of nice. They even got a little hanging rack right there. So just keep that in mind. Also call it a little storm room if you ever needed it. Hopefully not. And then you're gonna have your first little powder bath right here at the front. And a nice little feature. You got a linen closet for all my linen closet fans. Always can use more storage. That's something you do not see very often in a guest or powder bath. So this is gonna be your entrance from your 3-car tandem garage. You got your bathroom right there, your mud bench right here. As soon as you walk into the house, this is probably, okay, it's not an office space right now. Night, sweet. Got to show you what we're working with. Nice tall ceilings, 3-car tandem garage. And check out this laundry room. I guess if you got 5 bedrooms, I mean, you could use a stackable double washer and dryer. So this is quite the setup right here with the 2 washer and dryer. I do not see that very often. Loving this setup. So tons of different storage in here. Of course, that takes up a lot of the room in here with the double washer and dryer, but just another look at that. Floor to ceiling cabinets just about. Nice little sink, all the storage over here, and you got the floating shelves right there. So pretty solid setup. You just walk into the home, bathroom, mud bench, washer, dryer, and there's the front of the house we just came from. And then here, kind of towards the middle of the home, you're gonna have a traditional dining space, which is something you just don't see very often anymore. Some people love it. Some people are like, I don't need that. How do we wall this off? Well, that's something that you can do. Some people wall these off, make it into additional game room, bedroom, office space. A lot of times 2 people work from home, or you could just make it look pretty right here. It's kind of a centerpiece here in this beautiful house. So I think it looks really good. Lots of natural lights coming from the windows over there and the front of the house. And now we're here in the main living area of the home. We got the 20+ foot ceilings, all the modern windows. We don't have sliders in this home, but I can tell you right now that's probably going to be an option you could choose from. But these are massive windows, so they kind of give the same look and feel, like the separation with the shades right there. You get the floor to ceiling tile right here for the fireplace. I'm assuming you're gonna have options for the gas fireplace insert that you can choose from. And if you can see up top, we've got the second floor right there. Before we get into the kitchen too much, I want to show you the ensuite downstairs, which a lot of people will love. So this is kind of in the middle of the house right here. So it's not the front like typical, like you typically see. So a nice cozy bedroom. Looks like a full queen size bed possibly. Really plush carpet. I wish you can't really feel it through the video, but this is probably the most cushion I've ever felt on any carpet. If you don't like carpet, that's something you can get rid of. But 8-foot doors throughout this house. They're solid core. Nice walk-in closet right there. And then we got our beautiful shower bathroom right here. So you got the frameless glass, step down shower, all tiled. Looks really nice and clean. Really cool setup. Right here in the middle of the house, down this little hallway right here. So just a really cool spot. Not the typical location you would see for an ensuite bedroom, but a huge plus for most people. They always want those 2 bedrooms downstairs with the primary. So beautiful kitchen space. We've got the floor to ceiling cabinets, huge vent hood right here. Little coffee bar section over here, and then right around this corner, we got the double oven, KitchenAid appliances. Love the KitchenAid cooktop. If you love to cook, I mean, it doesn't get much better than this. Big vent hood, huge farmhouse sink. Now, the one thing I will say, this isn't a huge island. I want to say this is probably like 7 feet, maybe 8 feet. So not a huge island space, but you got plenty to work with in here. In your kitchenette area, we'll get to in just a minute. I like the LED puck lighting up top. And then this is a nice little plus right here. So this is your little coffee bar section. I've seen people turn this into a wine section, but check out your butler's pantry. So typically you walk in here and you got a couple of little white shelves in here, but they decked this thing out. Looks absolutely amazing. I would have carried those to the top just to get a little bit extra storage and one less thing to clean. But love the under counter lighting. Let's see, we're working with. Look at this. We got all the features in this thing. So really cool setup. Nothing in here yet, but with all this storage right here and this, plus the kitchen, plenty to work with. But love the setup. You got your kitchenette area. This is where you're going to spend most of your time. That's why a lot of people don't prefer the dining space, I guess, unless you have people over for holidays and things like that. But this has plenty of seating right here, lots of windows, tons of natural lights. And this backyard is huge. So these are 60-foot lots, but this, of course, they're going to have oversized lots and communities as well. There's only about 388 home sites out here. So this neighborhood will be here today and gone tomorrow. So it's not going to be a huge neighborhood. It's going to take decades to build like some of these out here. But this is a perfect area for those drop down shades. My guy Gary can get that set up for you. So you can get that indoor outdoor living, especially if you get those sliding glass doors. You've got your gas connection right over here. Perfect setup for the outdoor kitchen and everything like that. Got a fan out here, and they've extended this patio. Just kind of give you an idea of what you could do. So they've extended this all the way out. You still got plenty of space for a pool, whatever you want to do. So these are 60-foot lots, but there is no fence in between these two models. So that's the smaller American Legend model, still a pretty good size. So that would be, I'll just go ahead and go over to your fence line. Be right in between here. But this is a super, super deep lot. This is gotta be a third of an acre at least. So much bigger than your typical lot size, so just keep that in mind. So I hope you're enjoying this video, but real quick, my name is Preston Gale. I'm a local realtor, born and raised here in the Dallas area. So if you're having any thoughts of moving here to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, have any questions about new construction, how the whole process works, and you're looking to move tomorrow or a year from now, please don't be shy. This is why I do these videos. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Now let's get it back inside and check out the rest of this beautiful home. All right, let's get back in here. So I think, we have not seen the rest of this house, so the bottom floor. I almost forgot the most important part, and that is the master suites. Right here in the back corner, your traditional space, got surround sound, got your can lighting up top, recessed ceiling or elevated ceiling. So we've got really tall ceilings in here. I love the bump out right here. So you got a little seating area. Basically this whole wall is glass right here. So these are really good sized windows overlooking that oversized lot back here. This is a king size bed, and you can kind of see just how much room is in here. They've carried the hardwood floors, which I know a lot of you are gonna like more than having the carpet. Got your double door entrance into this beautiful master bath right here. Got to show you the linen closet. Boom, right here in the front. Got the separated vanity. This is a super bright and light room right here, which I know a lot of you are gonna like. Got your standalone tub. Of course, we're gonna get you some shades right here. Drop that down, but right now it looks really, really good. Really good size. Love the squared off tub look. And then you got your frameless glass shower. And now for those of you who aren't tub people, and you want just a big shower, that is probably an option that you could do. You probably wall this entire thing off and get multiple shower heads, bench seats, all the things that your heart desires. So as long as your budget can afford it. So 2 separated vanities. You can see into this beautiful closet space right here. Love the built-ins they've done, and check out this crazy carpet going on right here. I kind of like it. I don't know. It probably doesn't look as good on film, but it looks great here in person. So some upgraded carpet. Love the ceiling height in here and how they've utilized all the space. Most builders do not do that. It's something you're gonna have to do after the fact, but this is a big room. 12-foot ceilings, I assume. So lots of storage in here. So I'm pretty impressed with the closet space. That is something you do not see every day. Now we've seen most of the downstairs. We're gonna go ahead and check on upstairs, but just to remember, this is 10 Mile Creek. It's a community with about 400 homes. It's gonna be sold out pretty quickly compared to other communities. This is the starting phases of the community, which means you get the best deals. American Legend and William Ryan Homes, which is a video I just recently did. So make sure you check out that video as well. I'll probably put that at the end of this one. But some good options out here. Amazing price points. There's neighborhoods very close to here that are much, much more expensive for the exact same thing. Now let's continue this tour. All right, so I'm trying not to be out of breath. We're gonna take one more look at this gorgeous staircase right here. Just a showpiece right there. And it's gonna enter into this flex room. So this is game room, flex room, kind of get a little boring setup here. I'm not gonna lie, just the 4 chairs, everybody just kind of hanging out talking, but there's a lot you could do with this space. Plenty of room for a pool table, ping pong, or just a little seating area. Make it a library, whatever you want to do. You can see into the first floor right here. But this is one of my favorite parts. I always love the step up into the media room. I don't know why, it just feels cool. That's probably why they do it. That's going to be your entrance into one of your attic spaces, if you're wondering. But plenty of room for a projector and all that. But a good sized room. Once again, they do have doors on here, so you can close this off, watch the games. But I love the steps right here. And this is going to be one of your favorite kids' bedrooms out here because it's kind of in its own little space. So you're all alone over here in this area, nice and quiet, really good sized bedroom. This is an ensuite. It's got its own bathroom, of course, closet space, got the plush carpet, pretty good walk-in closet. And then back here in the corner, bam, you've got the pinkest, brightest bathroom that you've ever seen. But I love the floor-to-ceiling tile. This is the princess's room, you know, because if you have a daughter, she's going to get the best bedroom. That's just the way it is. That's what we guys have to deal with. That's okay. And over here, got another full bathroom. Perfect for your guests. And then you're gonna have 2 more bedrooms and a storage room right here. So this is, I think, the only, okay, that freaked me out just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Got a little stuffed, I don't even know, some kind of tiger, leopard. Y'all tell me what that is. But I jumped a little bit. Huge bedroom, big window, good size walk-in closet once again. But this is the only bedroom that doesn't have its own bathroom. But we did just see that bathroom right outside of the door. And then the last of the bedrooms. So nothing jumping out at me on this one. It's a little astronaut guy. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool decorations. And then this one's got its own really nice bathroom right here. Closet's going to be tucked away. All the rooms have pretty good sized closets. I think that's all this house. Just under 4,000 square feet. Perfect for a large family or a growing family. So let's go ahead and get into what you want to know and talk about pricing. All right, so let's get into it. So if you're wanting to look at building this particular home right here, 1687C floor plan, very specific, at just under 4,000 square feet. You'll have the starting price of the upper 600,000s as of the making of this video. Now, this is one of their larger floor plans, 60-foot, oversized lot, 3-car tandem garage. But not to worry, if that doesn't work for your price point, they have homes starting around the 2,000 square foot range, and those are going to be in the low 500,000. So 515,990 is the starting price of those homes, and then they're going to go up from there. So anything from the 500s into the 700s, from small floor plans to plans that are well over the 4,000 square foot range, from 55-foot lots to 60-foot lots, and of course every neighborhood is going to have those random lots that are oversized that you can build on. So lots of options to choose from. Great community. American Legends is a great builder out here in Dallas, Texas. Doesn't get the notoriety as some of those other builders. They don't build as many locations, but they do an amazing job. Very customizable, and they're doing amazing deals right now on spec homes. So if you're somebody who doesn't need to build from the ground up, you want to save a ton of money, we can find you these spec homes. We can make amazing deals. I negotiate on those for clients almost every single week. Get great interest rates, all the above. So hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember to give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. And make sure to check out this next video of the homes right across the street.